Now the class is being recorded. Now the class is
being recorded.
being recorded. Meenakshi, please silent. Close the mouth. Niharika. Kavya. Now the class is being recorded. Otherwise, now our class is being recorded. What is the structure in this sentence? Now our class is being recorded. Switch the fan off because the students' answers are also clearly audible. Kavya. Now our class is being recorded. Tell that boy don't play during the class. Present continuous.
Present perfect present continuous action active voice.
Is it present continuous action active voice? Now our class is being recorded.
Present continuous passive voice.
Nikhil, absolutely right. Be seated. Being recorded. Now our class is
Being
being recorded. Why is it present continuous passive, Nikhil?
Subject after is being with reason.
After subject, is there. Now our class is subject. Being again recorded V3. Now our class is being recorded. That we know. What is now? Parts of speech. The parts of speech of now is what? Now our class is being recorded. What is now there?
Class. Sir.
Tell me.
Now the class is being in subjective place now is
Now our class is being recorded. Otherwise, our class is being recorded now. What is now there? Coming to parts of speech. LOW now. Nikhil, okay.
present.
You are correct. Coming to present continuous passive.
Which is going.
LOW now. Is it a pronoun? Is it adjective? Is it a verb? What is it? Now our class is being recorded. You should be aware of the words, whatever we use in the
Now which
sentences.
adjective is adverb.
Adverb of time. Kalyanram. It is adverb of time. Because now our class is being recorded. Now expresses time. Now LOW now. When is class being recorded? Now LOW now. So now is answer to the when again. It is expressing time in the sentence. So adverb of time. Any more doubts? Switch the fan off. What is the structure in the sentence? Switch the fan off.
Past.
Pranavi, Kavya,
Imperative action activities.
very good. Kavya is absolutely right. Imperative action activize. I think Kalyanram, did you take the class on imperative? What about you? Imperative action sentence. Anyway, Kavya, you, Nikhil, you should have answered that question. Switch the fan off. Imperative action. How can you say, Kavya? It is imperative action activize. How can you say it is imperative action activize? Switch the fan off. See, whenever we tell any English sentence, be in the position to identify What is the structure used in the sentence? There are only 15 to 20 structures. You may speak English throughout your life. Just 15 to 20 structures are repeatedly used. 99%, only 15 to 20 structures. Words are changed in the structures. Because words are changing in the structure, meaning is changing. If you look at the language, for tracing the structures in the sentence, within 2 months you can become master. Within 2 months you can become an expert in English. Just you should trace the concept. The concept is structure. Again, why do you use that structure? That's it. That is the reason I am asking. Now our class is being recorded. Now the television is being repaired. Now the match is being telecasted. Now the speech is being prepared. Now, any other thing?
Now the movie is started.
Now that is another sentence. The now movie is starting. Being should be there, no? Our television is being repaired now. The live match is being telecasted now.
Our home is being constructed.
Our home is being constructed, our home is being repaired. Any other thing? Of course, it is a present continuous. It can be present continuous passive. It can be simple past passive. It can be simple present action passive. It can be simple future passive. It can be present perfect passive. Nikhil, why do we use passive structures? Why do we speak passive sentences? What is the reason? Because when there is no change in the meaning, what is the significance? Okay, coming to passive sentence, action happens upon the subject anyway, of course. In active voice, action is happening from the subject. Coming to passive voice, action is happening reverse. Action is happening upon the subject, reverse. Okay.
Subject highlight.
Three key reasons are there whenever we use. Coming to questions on the basics. Finally, be seated and drink water fast. Coming to questions on the basics, you need to be. You need to actually. There should not be some vague answers. Coming to questions on the basics, rough answers, some vague answers, it should not be there. When there is no change in the meaning, it can be active voice and passive voice. What is the importance? It can be Rama killed Ravana or Ravana was killed by Rama. There is no change in the meaning of the sentence. But what is the use and why to use passive sentence? One importance, Nikhil, you mentioned something. Importance?
Subject highlight.
Actually, whenever any action sentence is expressed, coming to active voice, the person who is doing the action, the person or the animal, anything, the doer is in subject place. In active voice, the doer is in subject place. Mohan is walking. Mohan is subject, Mohan is what?
Mohan is walking.
Anil gave a speech, otherwise Anil drove a car. Anil subject, doer is in the subject. Again he drove a car. Something. But coming to the passive sentence, the same message, a car was driven by Anil. A car was driven by Anil, of course, but doer is where in the passive sentence. A car was driven by
Anil.
Anil. After by, the doer is there. That is the difference coming to active and passive. Doer is not in the subject place in passive sentence. Action is happening. Action is happening upon the subject. The action is done by particular person coming to passive sentences. The action is done by particular person. That person is after by. It was invented by particular scientist. It was invented by particular scientist. But when the change is not, when there is no change in the meaning, why to use passive? Anil drove a car or a car was driven by him. Kavya? Kavya gave one answer in the class recording. It is your answer is recorded. Nikhil also gave one answer. I already told you 2-3 days back why to use passive sentences. So when the doer is unknown, when the doer is well known, when the importance, something importance is not given to the doer, but importance is given to the
Work.
person or place, thing on which the action is happening.
So we can say who is doing the work. For in doer we can say so.
For example, more importance is given to the person or place or thing on which the action happened. More importance. When already I told you, when we express the good qualities of Ravana, sometimes in a story, Ravana also actually he contradicts something. He was a great devotee to the Lord Shiva. This and that. We mentioned many good things of the Ravana. At last we express Ravana was killed by Rama. Something. Because in particular story, Ravana's legacy and Ravana's good qualities are expressed so that at last Ravana is given more importance than Rama, because that story belongs to Ravana. In particular story, Ravana is given more importance. But when we keep telling about Rama's legacy and Rama's great qualities, ultimately Rama killed Ravana. That activates, because Rama is given more important, because the story is all about Lord Rama and Rama killed Ravana. So it is not that what you say Rama killed Ravana is also correct according to the context, because we are giving more importance to Rama. Ravana was killed by Rama is also correct according to the context. More importance. If you are giving more importance to the doer, we use. If we are giving more importance to the doer, whenever we write and speak, if we give more importance to the doer, we use. If we give more importance to the doer, we use.
Passive.
If we give more importance to the doer means who does the action. Rama killed Ravana. Doer is Rama. Killed. The action. The killing. The action. Who did it? Rama. So Rama is given more importance because in active voice. Rama killed Ravana. When we give more importance to the doer, we use active voice. When we don't give importance to the doer,
Passive.
because the doer comes after by. Remember this. Sometimes the doer is well known. We use passive sentences. Well known means the doer is well known to the speaker, well known to the listener. Schools are reopened. in June second week every year. Schools are reopened means government gives the schools, you know, government permits the schools to reopen in June second week. It can be private school or government school. Government fixes particular date. On particular date, schools can be reopened. The date is fixed by government. Then schools are reopened in the second week of June in AP, this and that. It means what? By government is understood by the speaker, by government is well known to listener. Schools are reopened in second week of June. What is the structure in the sentence? Kavya? Schools are reopened in the second week of June. What is the structure in the sentence? Schools are reopened in the second week of June.
Simple future action.
Kalyana, what is this? How can you say it is simple future this and that?
Future last time.
Simple future means there should be will at least, will or shall. Schools are reopened.
Past, present continuous.
They kill. What is this?
Simple present action passive.
Claps to Kavya. Simple present action passive voice. Schools are reopened in the second week of June.
Already did.
Not already. Simple present action passive. Why is it expressed in simple present action passive, Kavya? Why is it expressed in simple present action passive? Okay, it is good. How can you say the sentence is in the structure simple present action passive?
Government pass similar.
Is truth.
Not truth, actually coming to truth.
Subject after or with this.
Okay, Nikhil, good, claps. After subject. We should observe the sentence. Schools are reopened. Schools are V3 reopened. Schools are reopened in the second week of June. After subject are V3, so that it is in simple present action, passive voice. Again, next question. Schools are reopened in the second week of June. Why is it expressed in the simple present action passive? Why is it not in a simple past passive or simple present continuous passive? What is the reason? Schools are reopened in the second week of June. Very nice.
Yearly.
What is the reason for using particular structure? Simple present action passive. Schools means they. After they are V3. They are, I am V3, he, she, it is V3, will you, they are V3. By can be implied, no, otherwise by can be explicitly expressed anyway. Why is it expressed? Why is the message expressed? Kalyana, why is the message expressed in simple present action passive?
Already.
These reasons should be known.
Already.
What is the not already sense there? There is no already sense. Whenever you listen, when it reopened means it is already. There is no sense of any already sense. Kavya, Nikhil, today many are absent.
Kartikeyan Chandra. Yearly once.
Yearly once. It is a yearly routine. Every year The routine activity need not be daily routine activity, need not be, it can be daily routine, weekly routine, monthly routine, or yearly routine, a routine in a decade, a routine in a century. Nikhil, claps for Nikhil. Yearly once it happens. That is the reason simple present action, passive is used. The main reason for using the passive sentences for this message, do you is well known by government. Schools are reopened in the second week of June. When the doer is well known, we use passive usually. No need to tell by government. If you express the schools are reopened in the second week of June by government, there is nothing wrong, but you need to tell by government. Schools are permitted to open, of course. I think you are not following. Kartika, your class is being recorded now. I try to. Do you have any more doubts now? I ask you some more questions, okay? Questions on the basics. Pranavi, simple present state of being structure. Simple present state of being structure. Kavya, simple present state of being structure. Kalyan Ram. For I am, appreciate is, for we the are. I am a student, he is a student, she is a student, it is a school, they are students, we are students,
Schools are open.
you are a student, otherwise you are students. You can be singular or plural. You somehow, diplomatic, by the way you use in the sentence, it is, sometimes you can be singular, sometimes you can be plural. You all are good students. Then you is plural. You are a good student, you is singular. Because after there is student, the singular is there, you is singular. You all are good students means you is plural. Okay? Anyway, yesterday we had discussion on manner. In how many ways
3 days.
manner is expressed? There are only 3 ways to express the manner.
Adverb of manner, phrase of manner, adverb clause of manner.
Okay, just wait.